Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. Trips from the Araneta Center bus terminal bound for some provinces and nearby cities are temporarily suspended after a fire broke out in the area yesterday. Justine Punsalang with the details.
Sa mahal na rin mga pasahero po, pansamantala po sa Aurora po muna tayo sasakay.
Security of Araneta City had been working non-stop since this morning to remind modern jeep drivers that the Araneta City bus station is a no loading and unloading zone in the meantime. This comes after the fire that ravaged the old Araneta Center bus terminal. Commuters, on the other hand, had no choice but to ask and locate the temporary terminals. While most commuters were understanding of the situation,
we understand naman kung ano yung nangyari dito, so these days lang.
Natural lang na lumipat eh. May nangyari kasi hindi maganda eh.
Others admit that the new setup is confusing and an additional hassle to their daily commute.
Oo, bahala kasi ngayon, gaya ngayon, tinuturo. Doon daw kami sa may, pangalan nito? Sa may Aurora. Eh dati nakasanayan naman namin dito.
Magbabalit na ako ng ruta kasi ang nakakapagod, ang layo ng lalakarin kung pupunta pa akong Aurora.
Passengers of city buses and modern jeepneys were not the only ones experiencing the hassle. Divina and her 5-year-old daughter, who are bound for Antique, had been at the terminal since 4 in the morning. But since Araneta City bus station is temporarily closed, they do not know where to go. Divina said she already purchased their bus ticket last week.
I-assist po nila kami daw doon, na ihatid kami doon sa may pinaparadahan ng ng bus. Di po nila sinasabi kung saan. Kaya po hindi ako nagpumayag na umalis. Inaano nga po nila ako na sumakay ng taxi. May bayad daw po 200. Eh siyempre po, yung pera ko nakabudget lang po.
In an advisory, the LTFRB announced that modern jeeps with the route Cubao to Don Alejandro Roses Avenue may pick up and drop off passengers at Annapolis Corner Aurora Boulevard. Those bound for Doña Carmen and Marikina may load and unload at the corner of 15th Avenue and P. Tuazon. Novaliches-bound passengers may ride at the entrance of Gateway Mall along Aurora Boulevard, while those on their way to Pasig can catch a ride at the corner of 13th Avenue and P. Tuazon. Meanwhile, modern jeepneys going to Ortigas, Fairview, and Montalban are temporarily sharing terminals with city buses along General Romulo Avenue. Modern jeepney employees admit that everything is still new and confusing for them and their passengers.
Mahirap po talaga pag dito nagsasakay. Ayun nga po, hindi alam ng pasahero kung saan kami naka-terminal. Siyempre mga pasahero naghahanap din po.
According to the Quezon City Fire District, yesterday's fire left 245 million pesos in damages. While the cause of the fire is still under investigation, authorities were able to determine the origin at the sanitation barracks of the burned building's mezzanine. Araneta City meanwhile said that the Araneta City bus station will remain unoperational until further notice. For News 5, Justine Punsalang. We are One News.
One transport economist is urging the government to pour in more resources into the PUV modernization program. Robert C. told the chiefs that while the aim of the program is laudable, the government should step up and help affected sectors. C. believes that more incentives should be given to drivers and operators. It should also dispense better financing for the replacement of traditional jeepneys. Several driver groups have lamented the 2.4 million peso price tag of the modern jeepney, which is the biggest barrier to a full transition.
We need to look at first how we can provide sufficient carrots or incentives so that our single operator driver will be willing to join a group and work under sort of that, what we call common fleet management. They give you something to pay for your own vehicle. Initially, it was 80,000. Ngayon, 160. But still, for many operators, they think, my vehicle might be worth more than that. There's still a reluctance to join because of a feeling, medyo lugi ako dun .
We're pausing for a quick break, but we will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here on One News. Sean Yao. The Philippine contingent for earthquake response in Turkey has arrived in Adiyaman. Team member Dr. Ted Esguerra shared a video on Facebook detailing the massive destruction in the area. The 82-man contingent brought with them search and rescue retrieval equipment, medical supplies, field hospital tents, and food rations. The Philippines is also preparing a second team to take over in case recovery efforts in the Turkish city take longer than 2 weeks.
Ang aming assignment, Ed, ay sa Adiyaman. Ang initial medyo konti pa yung responders doon. May tinatawag kaming urban search and rescue kasi it's still a populated area ang tinamaan. So it's classified as urban search and rescue. Wherein ang kasama ang battery under which is yung structural collapse rescue operation. So meron tayong ganung skills, no? So ang Philippine team, meron tayong skills in detecting. So meron tayong mga machine katulad sa MMDA, it's like a earphone that we can hear people if there are like movements underneath the rubbles. Kahit wala tayong K9 pero we have the technology. Meron tayong mga breaching equipment o kailangan natin tibagin yung mga pader. Meron din tayong mga rope.
Back here in the Philippines, local authorities are investigating the deaths of at least 50 dogs in a private subdivision in Naga City, Cebu. According to residents and animal welfare advocates, the dogs may have been deliberately poisoned. The dogs were seen convulsing and foaming at the mouth before death. Some are speculating that the dogs were killed after ingesting pieces of bread soaked in rat poison.
Ang focus lang nila is yung mga stray dogs lang na dapat mamatay. Hindi nila inisip na ang racumin is hazard sa environment, di ba? What if pag may bata doon na naglalaro, nahawakan yung racumin, na ilagay niya yung ang lason sa bibig. So, di ba parang nilagay mo rin sa danger yung community nyo.
Local officials hope to finish the investigation on the series of dog deaths within 1 month. In the meantime, the Island Rescue Organization is urging owners to be mindful of their pets.
Having a dog is a lifetime commitment. Kung tayo ng mga tao or mahilig tayo sa aso, i-assess muna natin yung sarili natin. Okay? Dapat ba magkukuha ako ng aso? Maaalagaan ko ba siya?
And here are other stories we're watching today. The Public Works Department will conduct road reblocking and repairs from 11 p.m. tonight until February 13. Areas covered are Cloverleaf going to NLEX and Lanuza Avenue corner C5 Road in front of Casa Verde Townhomes in Pasig City. Affected roads will be passable by 5 a.m. on Monday. Oil industry sources say that diesel prices could be cheaper by 2 pesos per liter next week. Next week's oil price adjustments are on the back of price rollbacks 3 days ago. Diesel and gasoline are cheaper by at least 2 pesos per liter since February 7. And senators are not keen on discussing charter change, at least for now. Senator Nancy Binay says that the upper chamber has several other priority measures to deal with, particularly on pandemic recovery. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.